Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sonic Month, and we are still playing Sonic Adventure 2 Battle over here. I am TitansCreed from Project Phoenix Production, as always joined by
Sonic Yoda from SegaDriven.
And today we are joined by some guests who you may know.
Keiran the Gatestormer, and Svend from Sonic Stadium, Dreadknux. I wasn't here from the very beginning, so I'm a new challenger to this whole thing. So yeah, sorry if you're confused.
Yeah.
Svend doesn't do a lot of this. So
no, I do a lot. Well, I don't do a lot of this in general, but it's just I wasn't here from the beginning of Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
So if you remember me from the Sonic Adventure ones, you're like, why the hell is this asshole in this one?
I'm pretty sure we change up people between
the
Team Sonic and Team Dark anyway, so don't worry about it.
But we're up to the final story, and Mr. Gatestormer is going to be taking the lead on this.
So yeah, here we go, last story.
He's going to be our driver for today.
Yes.
Do you want to sit through the cutscenes?
Yeah, might as well.
But this is you specifically requested to do the last story. This Sonic Adventure 2 things to look.
Well, it was my first 3D Sonic game that I owned. So yeah, it's got a special place in my heart. I would say
it's a good game.
It's nice seeing the increase in production values over Sonic Adventure instantly.
Yeah, the introduction of motion capture, despite being slightly awkward.
I didn't realise this was mocap.
It is mocap. Yeah, you can kind of tell just by the animation.
They fixed the light on a lot of things as well.
Yeah,
darker.
It's just a lot more detail.
You've got eye movements and proper, sort of tempered lip sync.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that's just where they've obviously done it for the Japanese audience, and it's just dubbed over.
I don't know. I've never watched them mouth against the
If I remember correctly, the Japanese version actually just uses human family practice with Japanese subs.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought they actually had. I thought they had Japanese voices.
They've got Japanese voices.
See, I've got the Japanese Dream Cast game.
I love that guy. He's like, I've definitely played Escape in Japanese.
Maybe I'm remembering it completely.
Off the ramps, he goes, wee-hoo! That's the more you know, isn't it?
The people of Earth betrayed me.
The more you know, the quicker you will.
It's also a terrible use of Sonic sound.
Well, it's 2001, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tragic,
it's not even centralised on the bloody screen.
That might be something with the HD version.
Might be, yeah.
It's like left aligned and placed in the middle of the screen.
I flitter between which of my favourites is Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. Some days it's Sonic Adventure 1 over Sonic Adventure 2, and some days it's Sonic Adventure 2 over Sonic Adventure 1.
I think, if I was comparing just the core bits that I really like, so Sonic Adventure in particular, I think Adventure 2 would be because you kind of get double the Sonic gameplay.
It's much more refined, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a lot less glitchy than Adventure.
Yeah.
But I like the style. I like how more open some of the levels are in Adventure 1. This one's a lot thinner, but the experience is just much more refined.
Yeah, 100% agree. And I love the, it became a bit too much like a nonsense gimmick with future games, but in this game, where they introduced it, the trick system I thought was really well implemented.
Totally. It's really fun in this one. You feel kind of satisfied when you do get the extreme or the perfect score.
It's an extension of the old ice cap snowboard stuff, isn't it? They took that.
I don't quite know what happened.
Well, it's a bit more than that, because with that, it was just press A at the right time on the ramp. This is, you jump on a specific grind rail, but it's not, you don't get points just for grinding on the rail. It's how fast you're going down it, do you jump and connect to another rail, the amount of things you can do in City Escape, for example,
totally
different things.
I was going to say, that last set of rails before the gun truck, there's 3 different rails, and you can jump onto each one. And if you do that, you get really, really fast. And then you fly up into the rail, you can fly over the entire pit area. And if you can land at the top, you get an extreme.
Yeah.
So it's like they put the thought into, doing that stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't just yeah, you can grind on rails now. It was like sometimes grinding wasn't the best solution to a stage in Sonic Adventure 2, but it would get you points, which would help you towards the A rank.
Yeah.
In modern Sonic games now, I say modern Sonic game, but after this game, it just became like, hey, here's how you travel from point A to B, and it was just not.
Yeah. Well, immediately after this in Heroes, like the gameplay gets a lot simpler.
Oh jeez,
Even
like,
though you have the rail grind.
well, Rail Canyon and Bullet Station. Bullet Station is probably one of my most hated Sonic levels ever made, because it's just now you're grinding forever, and it's like,
Yeah. It's not
do
even
I
in
press
this.
a button? It's
Yeah,
like,
even in this, like, you have to kind of balance certain corners and stuff like that. Whereas,
Yeah, I think like that's been the big thing with grinding. Like, I think because there's lots of like think pieces and stuff about is grinding necessary for Sonic games and stuff. Well, if you think about Adventure 2 in particular, there's a skill to grind because you have to balance it as well.
Yeah.
Removing the balance mechanic is kind of like kills that.
yeah. What I like about grinding in this as well is that a lot of the time, well, a lot of the time, but most of the time, the rails in this game kind of make sense. It's like the staircases in City Escape, and it's like the edges of the ramps in Nether Harbour and stuff. They're kind of logical places where you could line, whereas in like Heroes, they're just kind of floating in the air.
Yeah.
And it's been like that ever since. It's that kind of thing. I'm not getting my story to
Yeah, absolutely.
I do like where he called his grandfather a mad scientist, and he's like, that should have been you, right?
shut up, girl.
Like something the Master Emerald is like tiny. And that's what's going to shut up fast. Like, oh, it is. Oh,
Best bug pug I ever had.
The reaction of the Chaos Emeralds is moving toward the cannon's core. It may be too late.
I feel conflicted about the story in Sonic Adventure 2 because it was a much more mature story compared to anything that's happened before. It's obviously a much more tighter story compared to Sonic Adventure because there's more going on. But I still feel conflicted about the fact that, yeah, do we need to talk about story in a game about running hedgehogs and fat men trying to take over the world?
Would you rather it be a youth story? I think this is the problem. Like, in today's day and age, we expect there's a cool people. You're always going to have gameplay versus story. Everybody's going to want gameplay more than story, or story equal to gameplay. But it's one of those things. I mean, would you prefer it if it was just a mute story, like it was just like classic Sonic?
Well, I guess what I'd say is that Sonic Adventure 2, when I was a teenager and I played it for the first time, I really enjoyed the story. Think about it now, and even back then, I guess I just preferred something a bit more angsty as a teenager. But now it's like, I like games where the story is told through your actions. So maybe not something necessarily silent or anything like that, but Mario talks, for example. Like something where Sonic may say something, or there might be a speech bubble in the corner with like action points and Sonic going, hey, but not exactly like in Sonic Adventure or Sonic Adventure 2.
What? What the fuck?
No! What are you doing?
That's never happened to me before.
Never.
So you
think
like
it's
something similar to what they have in the handhelds?
Possibly, yeah. Like something where it's like what you're doing is telling the story rather than cutscenes that explicitly explain what's going on, Like the beginning of Last Final Story, we just went through 5 minutes of stuff, which, if you're really long, it's a long slog to go through, and you could have just done a level which could have explained, TVs in the background with General Robotnik saying stuff while you're doing whatever. It could have been told that way, but it's a game of its time, and I appreciate that, and I appreciated it when I was younger as well. So
it's very much like a Sonic game made for the people that grew up. So.
Totally. I think you made a good point there. It's a game of its time, and this is a time where 3D games are quite new, and I think all the developers want to show off. Hey, look what we've been doing with all these cutscenes and our motion capture and stuff. Like, whereas these days, I think people aren't so impressed with 3D animated games. They're everywhere. Exactly. So.
And at the very least, I think Sonic Adventure 2 was pretty good in how it handled story and things like that. It was when it kind of got a bit ridiculous and away from itself once you started going into Shadow the Hedgehog territory in Sonic 06. It got a bit away from itself.
Like the Gerald and Botany storyline, is so good.
Yeah.
It is. I think it does get too dark as well. Like as soon as you start seeing little girls get shot,
Necessary?
yeah, we see like.
I mean, this is a game that at its core, when it was first released in 1991, was essentially about environmentalism.
Yeah.
And now we're doing murder. So it's kind of weird. But, you know, whatever. But this
Come on, boys.
this particular level, I remember being pretty epic.
It is epic.
It is epic,
It's cool. Like this is the first time where Sonic and Eggman like team up, and you kind of get into it. You're like, holy shit! This is the point where you know the hero and the villain just fight a threat together.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you only saw a little bit of that in Sonic Adventure 1, where you know Sonic was doing most of the heavy lifting with Super Sonic and Purple Chaos, but you did see Robotnik appear with Egg Carrier 2 going, yeah, I'm going to try and deck this guy, and he completely failed.
Yeah, it doesn't really have the same effect.
No, it was a little bit teamwork light, and in a way it wasn't even teamwork, it was just Eggman just wanted to kill him.
Exactly.
Had the same
Eggman
goals.
wasn't there to save the world, he was there just to get his own back.
And so with this game, it's very much careful now, what happened there?
Yeah,
It's
we
supposed to happen.
always is that. Yeah.
If you get there with the time storm,
Oh, okay, with the time-based thing. I thought it was just a.
it can be. I
glitch.
think it's a mystic melody in the later acts. I think.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, you really get a sense that you know everybody is working together legitimately, but it's almost like they have to because otherwise they will all die.
Well, exactly.
Not that for some bizarre reason I ever felt that was a problem for Robotnik. I thought he would just like not just stare death in my face and not really give a crap.
So why? Well, but then if the world gets destroyed, what's he going to do? He's got no power.
Eggman now.
Yeah.
He just needs a world full of robots. He doesn't need people. It's
Oh
like,
no! Shit,
Oh, no!
Shit.
my power is going down.
So why are there chaos?
Because Gerald has been doing research.
But how was Gerald able to do so?
Because he went to Angel Island. And you can tell that because he's got a replica of the Mark Hughes.
There you go.
And this is why I really love the theory that Shadow looks like, well, it doesn't look like Sonic, it looks like Super Sonic, and that's because, well, you know Gerald went to Angel Island, and I think he saw the mural in the palace, and misinterpreted it as himself and Shadow, right, being like united through the Master Emerald and the Chaos Emerald, but it's actually, you know, obviously Sonic.
Is that a theory that's out there, or is that something you?
I think other people have this theory as well, but that's kind of what I like to believe, and I think
Quite
that,
deep.
like,
that is
cool,
ridiculously deep.
like, I think it makes sense as well. Like, you know,
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean,
I forgot how fucking cool this looks.
Yes.
yeah.
So yeah, Gerald doesn't.